I was talking to this young lady. I was checking out at Home Depot, right? And she said something. She say, "I'm not gonna lie." I say, "How you doing?" And she say, "I'm not gonna lie." She say, "Life is lifing," right? And I was like, "Wow." I had never heard it like that. Like I've heard it say, "Life is life," not "life is lifing." So I thought deeply about it and I wrote something, right, for her. But I'm going to share it for you because I may never see her again, right? And if she see this, she'll know, right? And what I'm saying is, I told her, I said, "You too young to have a problem in life and you not try to figure out what the problem you have." You see what I'm saying? Because I'm going through my life twice. See what I'm saying? Like, I done been through this before. I was just a kid and I didn't know no better, right? But because I don't blame people for things, because my daddy told me not to dwell on things, and now that I realize there's nothing you can do about the things that has already happened except survive them, right? So now that I look back on my life, I can reflect. I can tell you not to waste your youth allowing your life to get away from you. Because if somebody takes you away from you, what do you have left? You see what I'm saying? Like, so, because it's kind of long, I'm going to get to it, right? This is what I wrote. And, I say, "If I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., am legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally teaching, for which is defined as the act of a teacher, for whom is defined as one for whom name is Petty Officer Third Class, Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, who legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally teaching, your life coach, for whom is defined as an advisor who helps people make decisions, set and reach goals, or deal with problems in your hood, project, community, school, college, university, church, temple, synagogue, mosque, detention center, jail, prison, or I'm gonna say, or I said, and because it's personal, or judgment hall somewhere in the world, a life history. So I'm saying I'm now teaching the person who teaching you about life history. See, but the thing about it is nobody know that history is being distorted, but everybody feel like something is wrong. See, that's what I'm telling the young lady. I'm saying, I know what you don't know. But how do I get you to see that I know if you don't know why I know? See what I'm saying? See, my truth has made me know what a lie is in real time. See, now, this is real life, right? But it's not true to me. See what I'm saying? Like, my life used to be true to me, but now that I realize I just made a true existence out of a lie. Because my enemy was showing me, like, this ain't your life. This ain't your world. This my world. And I'm giving you life when I gave you a job. But now you ungrateful because you turned that life into a testament. And that is what I didn't intend. See, the devil don't intend for you to be nothing more than what the devil intend for you to be. See what I'm saying? But when you have, my partner was saying about an innate ability, but I'm saying, what about an innate desire? You see what I'm saying? Say if I am a descendant of slaves, right? Then I would see, because I desire freedom, then I would go after my desires, right? Now, a person who desires wealth would now have money and nice things. Now, but I did too, right? I had nice things. I had all of the things that you would think that made me go after money. See, but it was until my devil broke down every layer, right? And it got down to who I am as a person. Then it wasn't about money. It was about how I became King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. See, I'm telling my friends, I'm saying, man, if I never opened up my mind to you, right, how would you know how deep my thoughts go? If I only talk to you in your understanding, how would you know mine? See, once I understood your understanding, then I became your friend and you became my associate. Because when I tried to give you more of me than you could understand, then your understanding became a hindrance to me. See, that's why I can understand when Jesus told Peter in the Bible, you are an offense to me. See, that's what I'm telling my friends. I'm saying, I know you care for me, but see, what I'm saying is you can't support me because you don't understand the weight of my mind. See what I'm saying? And so when the Bible says, if your conscience don't condemn you, nor will I, see that I understand. See, I don't condemn my friends. They too close to me for their understanding now to affect me. It would affect me. So I leave them alone until I could either get out of what I'm in, and then we can go back to them not knowing me. But see, what I'm saying to my friends, how you gonna act like you don't know who I am now? Like I'm saying, do you act like I lost everything to make yourself feel good? And I'm saying, well, man, if I got all this knowledge, why do you want me to be quiet if all you got is what you have? I'm saying I'm a lottery ticket and I done made the numbers whatever I want them to be. But you say, man, you don't know nothing. And I'm saying, brother, I'm the future. You the past. You not even present. You see? So listen, check this. So life history, right? For which is defined as legal history, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the branch of knowledge that records and explains the events within a system of law, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as within systems of law all over the world generally as steps in the process of civilization to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally explain the legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal changes that I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally took the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, as well as the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, through in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, so that the inhabitants of today, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's tomorrow. Now, what I'm saying is, like, when Jesus was me, according to scripture, and he was in the judgment hall, and they asked him, they say, "Are you the king of the Jews?" And Jesus said, "If I was the king of the Jews, would my people not fight that I not be handed over to the Jews?" See what I'm saying? See, but now here I am, right, saying, hey, you came into my kingdom, and now you have forced me to defend my subjects, which is myself, my wife, my daughter, and my son, my land, which is 3250 Safe Harbor Lane, 540 Carver Avenue in Orlando, Florida, 32810. See, I had property, like, see, and I'm saying, hey, but I had 21 condo hotels that they took the contracts off of. I'm saying, hey, I'm fighting for that. So my friend, like, but you didn't have it. My cousin, you didn't have. I'm saying, bruh, if I had a contract on it, the devil then welched on the contract once the devil found out I was God, my God. See, understand, if the devil is anti-God, and the Bible say that Jesus said when the Jews was trying to kill him like y'all trying to kill me, Jesus said, isn't it in the scriptures that we are all gods? Now, he wasn't talking to his disciples. He was talking to the church leaders. They was in the temple. So he's saying, well, no, they wasn't in the temple, but they was the Pharisees. They was the actual, like these preachers and stuff that came at me. They're gods. They're religious gods. You worship them. They say the only way you can get into heaven is through them. See, but now it says through Jesus, but how do you know about Jesus if it's not through your religious teacher? So see, you can't get to Jesus unless you go through them. Now, I'm saying, hey, man, if you want to get to Jesus, man, by all means. But I'm telling the young lady, I'm trying to show you how to take control of your life, because life is lifing. Like she told me, she say life is lifing. And I'm saying, hey, but I'm trying to tell you I'm the tree of life. You in the forbidden tree. That's why life is not lifing, because the devil, who is in control of the forbidden tree's fruit, right, has now been destroyed by the tree of life inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. That's a branch of the 3 branches of government that the United States tell you all about. But what I'm saying is it's 4 branches of government. See, and the most important branch is the citizenry, but they don't tell you that. They tell you it's 3 branches of government, right? Executive, judicial, and legislative branch. But none of those branches can hold an official without the 4th branch, which is the people's vote. So why then do you not see yourself as a branch of the United States of America's tree? See, as long as they keep you, whoever they are, misinformed, then your responsibilities to life is not being done. See, that's why you're working for money, not for life. See, and I did not know it until they took the life that I made through the job. See, so I still have life. I don't have the way I live my life. So now, why then would I, who am now living my life on the little bit of money that they gave me, but I have a wealth of life knowledge? So why would I allow life to be lifing? See, I'm trying to talk to the living who is going through life crises, that it's someone's headache you are feeling. See, that's why I was saying yesterday, every time a poor person think, a wealthy person get a headache, because the wealthy person is accustomed to thinking for the poor person. But when the poor person thinks wealthy, now see, the Bible says you have to be as wise as the serpent. So if you as a poor person start becoming as wise as a rich person for whom is a serpent, why wouldn't the economy that serpent is now thinking for you in will not collapse around the serpent? Because you thinking wiser than the serpent. Now, why would you take what the serpent has used to make you put in the situation I'm in? See, if I would have taken the money from the serpent, now I'm going to show you something about an economy. I did not destroy the money. I did not destroy the dollar. See, I actually strengthened the dollar with my truth. See what I'm saying? So like their dollar was backed by gold. Now the dollar that's backed by America is backed by my truth. And my truth is then defended by the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Now, so what I've done, see now what they've done is they have indebted the citizenry, so they enslaved us as the property of the wealthy. See, like when you go to jail or prison, they say the property of the state. If you in a state penitentiary, if you in a federal penitentiary, it says the property of the government, the United States of America. See, so when you violate the constitutions of your state, and if you go to the level of violating the United States Constitution, then you in a different prison system, the feds versus the state. See what I'm saying? Now, when the state of Florida came against my company, then my company seized the state of Florida with the Florida Constitution, and the Florida Bill of Rights. Now, I'm now freeing the citizenry from the criminals, right, who are using the law as a weapon. So I had to use the law to then destroy those who was using the law to destroy the citizen. So then I had to protect the citizen as a citizen who became, who was a God, but didn't act like the God he is, right? I never acted like it. So that's why they always thought I was hot-headed. But I'm saying, well, if I'm wiser than the serpent, then wouldn't I look arrogant as the serpent is? See, if I am as wise as the serpent, then wouldn't I look arrogant to the person being deceived? Oh, look at him. He talking to teachers that way. Oh, he's a bad kid. I'm saying, well, how about if the teacher a bad teacher? Now here it is. He's still arguing with people. I'm saying, yeah, but if I'm supposed to be as wise as the serpent, how would you know that the serpent is now using their wisdom diabolically if I don't use my wisdom divinely? See, how would you know the contrast? Because both of us are smart according to the scripture. If you have to be as wise as the serpent, then therefore the serpent is wise. But the thing about wisdom that's diabolical, that it's not sustainable. See what I'm saying? See, diabolical wisdom needs diabolical support. So that's why evil needs God's children to spread it throughout the world. See, so that's why the devil came into the black community, the poor community, and he started spreading crack throughout the land. See, because poor people will take anything to get out of poverty. But what the poor people do not understand, and what the Bible showed me in this spiritual war, is poor people don't add up the cost of what it takes to get a piece of paper. See, they not understanding about the carnage and the mayhem. See, because now it becomes part of it. See, like a drug war is a religious war fought over drugs. See, but a religious war is fought in accordance with what they say their Bible or their Quran says. See, so everybody has documentation, but it's not of the time that we are all experiencing this lifing. See, so we are all experiencing life, right? But somebody is making us suffer. And you got people who using the Bible to tell you that it's part of life. And I'm saying, no, man. Struggle is a reason. See, no one wants to struggle. And if struggle is such, then we would be struggling to breathe. But we don't struggle to breathe unless it's a problem. You have a problem, you sick, you got a cold, it's something that is wise. So that is what I'm letting the young lady know. You got a problem. But how could I let her know I'm the solution? You see what I'm saying? So now I'm here saying, hey, listen, you need to go look for the solution and you will find me. But anyway, so that's why I'm saying you all are my tomorrow. Like Jesus was saying that we are his tomorrow. See, he's saying that we supposed to be now students of the game. We're not supposed to be subjects of the game. See what I'm saying? Because you all supposed to read the Bible or read the Quran not to see truth, but to see the lie. That's what I do. But see, first you got to be telling the truth to see the devil in the details of your story of the Bible, because there's two sides to every story, right? But once you enter into the story, it's your side within two sides that's already present. So why would you pick a side if you're not in the generation that the fight was even in? See, that's what I don't understand. See, everybody worship Jesus, but how could you save Jesus from what the Bible says that Jesus went through? See, now, why would you then allow someone else to suffer like Jesus did if you already know what happened to Jesus? See, that means that you have that same mentality, man. You can watch a child suffer. You can watch a man starve. You can watch children or families be destroyed. Because you are your God, and you have reduced God to a slave. And that's why these kids are suffering, because their fathers are slaves. See, they slaves to dope, slaves to money, slave to the idea of who a man is. They don't know, see, but me, see, I know who I am. And that's why now I'm a strong enough man to know not to fight. See what I'm saying? I'm strong enough to know that I've already won. And see, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. When I went through my life for the second time, I saw where I made a mistake the first time that hid me behind the mistake I made. See what I'm saying? That's why that young lady, man, she did me like my mama did me when she said, Tommy, it ain't everybody if it ain't you. See what I'm saying? And then when she said, man, I ain't gonna lie, life is life. And I'm like, man, that was amazing to me. But anyway, so that King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Forecasters Incorporated tomorrow would all know of the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, for whom are the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan's organisms, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Now, what I'm saying here is, right, people go to college, people go to church, but the people who go to church go to learn about Jesus, or the people who go to the mosque go and learn about the Prophet Muhammad, but when do they learn about themselves? See what I'm saying? So if you have a personal devil, and now you go to church, temple, synagogue, or mosque, you have admitted that your personal devil has defeated your personhood, and you can't do it no more. See, because you have already been defeated. See, now, a person like me who can give you evidence of how my devil tried to defeat me, and then I can give you the law that I use to defeat my devil. See, now you become an organism of evil, even though you're trying to help me, but you can't help yourself. And that's what I'm trying to tell you as I tell that young lady about life. And I'm saying, if you concentrate on yourself, that's what I was trying to tell my daughter. See, I'm saying love will find you. Lust will confuse you about love. See, that's why I kept telling my daughter, if a man love you like I love you, then you will know. But if it's any difference, see, if he don't want the best for you, if he's stopping you from doing anything that better you, then you need to leave that man alone, because that man ain't about you becoming a better person. See, that person got a problem. See, because he don't know how to work on himself, that's why he can't allow you to work on yourself, because then when you become something, it's gonna shine on him. So see, those type of men want their woman to be beneath them so that they don't be exposed. See, but a great man like me, see, I want my wife to be greater than she ever imagined she could be, so she could see how great I am. See what I'm saying? See, if I was insecure, then I would not allow my wife to then prosper because of my insecurities. See, that's what I was telling my daughter. Like when she was 6 years old, we was going to school. She told me she wanted to be a doctor. But on that same day, I told her, I made a deal with her. And I say, hey, all I have is my word. And I say, so I don't want to mess up your life. And this is what I'm telling that young lady. I'm saying, see, you like my daughter. And see, this is what I was telling my daughter. I'm saying, I don't want to mess up your life with my idiosyncrasies, right? And the things that I did as a child, I don't want to put them on you. So I say, well, as long as you get your grades, then you can do whatever you want to do. See what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. She had to work on her mind, see, in order to enjoy her life. So I stayed out of her life as long as she gave me her paycheck, which was those grades. See, I didn't give my children money per grade. See, nah, I gave them what they wanted for their birthday, Christmas, when they paid me. See, with the grades, because that's what I wanted, is I can look at what you doing with your mind. See what I'm saying? Now, what you doing with your life, I didn't know. See, that's what I'm telling my daughter. I don't know what you did in life. All I know is what you were doing in school. see, because when I got your mind right, then I can navigate your thoughts. But if your mind is blown, it's too many particles for me to move. See, even if your mind is being developed, it's still unified. You see what I'm saying? Because you learning. You don't know no better, right? So now I can still talk to you through your fog, through that cloud in your understanding, and whoever distorted it, I have been talking to you since you was in your mother's womb. See, both of my kids. See, I used to talk to them. See, I used to talk to their belly. See, I knew they could hear me. See what I'm saying? And she used to put a belly right up to my back, and they used to kick me all night, like all night. Both of them. Boy, I used to think, boy, they got some strong legs. Boy, they go ooh, all night long. Booka, booka, booka. And she would just do it. She like, I guess she say they kicking me, they gonna kick you too. But it was fun, you know. Okay, but let me get back. Okay, look. Illegally, historically, okay, let me go back because that might have messed it up. Okay. So that the inhabitants of today, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated tomorrow, would all know of the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, for whom are the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan's organisms, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally passes through in the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan's development from primary stage of a human being in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and judgment halls all over the world. Now, what I'm saying is, like, when I was a kid, it was in Florida, right? It was more so alcoholics, and then people smoke weed, right? They used to just down us like we were crackheads, right? But then, you know, the heroin and the cocaine, you know, I saw it, but I didn't understand it. You see what I'm saying? But the crack, you couldn't hide it. You see what I'm saying? And I saw it. I saw the transformation of how my mother was like this and then she was like that. So that's what I'm saying in this instance right here. The development of how they turn us from human beings into crackheads, meth heads, sherm heads, drug dealers. See, those are all different types of human beings, right? So first you're a human being, and then you enticed. So then you become an organism of evil. You see what I'm saying? Now, the money is what you're addicted to, or the drugs. See, so who are you in that state of mind? See, because now you don't care nothing about your fellow man. It's all about the bread. But what I'm saying is, if you get all of the money in the world, how long you think you're gonna live? And see, once you young kids start understanding that you killing what you need to survive, and the money is not gonna make you look like nothing but the enemy. See what I'm saying? Because think about it. You and your homeboy, y'all start this thing together. And boy, one of y'all hustle a little bit better than the other, or one of y'all mess around and get caught up on the supply. Now, see, you still homeboys, but now, see, you addicted to the money and your homeboy addicted to the drug. Now the package coming up short. See what I'm saying? See, your homeboy, he just like the jug on the street now. What do you do? Now, your homeboy addicted to the dope. He know where the dope at. See what I'm talking about? That ain't gonna never work because the evilness in it is gonna take over the human in it. See what I'm talking about? And so that's why when I started seeing myself becoming inhumane, I had to go and then establish my humanity. See, when I was 18 years old and I was gonna decide heaven or hell, I say, well, man, let me at least try to turn this hell I'm in into heaven. So that's why I tell y'all now, I'm taking a bad situation in my life and turning it into a good situation in the lives of others. That's what I was trying to tell the young lady. I'm saying, life is life, you know? And I'm saying, but man, I am the tree of life. But how do you know it if you don't see my roots? See, my roots is planted inside of the justice, inside of justice's soil, inside of the garden of justice, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. How can I not be the tree of life in the forbidden trees midst? If the forbidden tree was in the midst of the tree of life's garden before Adam violated the covenant, then why wouldn't the tree of life still be in the midst of the Garden of Eden, right? But it's just that the forbidden tree fruit is now lying in front of the tree of life, right? That's what's happening with me. See, everybody who think they know me done lied on me, but not knowingly, I guess. I don't know. See, I don't know why they did it, because if I'm planting my legal roots with my competency inside of a place where legal competency is then shown, right? How can now my inability to know the Bible says that I'm crazy? I'm not in the Bible, the devil in the Bible, but I'm in real life. And now I am pulling the devil out of the scriptures, right? But now they say, oh, he crazy. I'm saying, am I crazy or are you afraid of your day of judgment? See, so you just lie on me because you don't want to be brought up on the God. Nope, not gonna do it. Okay, look. Primary stage of human beings in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, and to the angels of the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, as well as the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan's natural death, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, for eternity and beyond infinity. My for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Forecasters Incorporated's resurrection, for which is defined as the rising of Christ, for whom according to Christian Science is defined as the ideal truth, for whom is defined as the body of real things, events, and facts in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity, for whom legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally came to this world on January 8th in 1969, at 2:20 in the afternoon in Halifax Hospital in Daytona Beach in the state of Florida as a divine manifestation of God, for whom according to Christian Science is defined as the incorporeal divine principle in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally, ruling over all as eternal spirit in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. After I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., of Forecasters Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally destroyed incarnate era, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in my for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.'s name, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity, is why I, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, am now able to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally give you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, the United States, the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran as a life care contract. So for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a trust agreement. Now it says agreement, but like I say, this is my testimony. So see, I'm saying it's a trust agreement for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as declaration of trust, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the act by which I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Forecasters Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally holds legal title to the property of the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, that legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally manifests the legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal intention of me, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Forecasters Incorporated, to legally, historically, biblically, spiritually, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally hold the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran's titles in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity, as trustee of Forecasters Incorporated and Chancey Incorporated for the legal benefit of the least of these in judgment halls all over the world, is why I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., am a legal declaration, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a formal statement, proclamation, as well as announcement in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, between you and hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, and I, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy. In which I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally assured, for which is defined as to make legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally sure to you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, that the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 is legally, well, now I'm gonna say R. My mama get upset with that bad grammar. Are legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally certain, especially in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity. Because of the care and maintenance that I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally gave to the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, for life in exchange for transferring you in hood, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world into the property of Four Castles Incorporated in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. Now, what I'm saying is, in order for me to let you go from the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, for whom I had to defeat their angels inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, like John, for whom was in exile and wrote Revelations 12, says that Michael and his angels had to defeat the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and their angels in heaven. So now, if it's on earth as it is in heaven, who did what Michael did on earth if it's not me? See, so if Michael did it in heaven, according to John, for whom is in exile like I am, for defeating the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, as well as the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, in a fight for life inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, why would you then not want me to let you become property of Four Castles Incorporated if you lost your fight and became property of whatever state you lost your fight in, or you became property of the United States of America because you lost your fight in federal court? So see, I'm saying in order for me to release you, I had to then claim you. See what I'm saying? I claimed you to release you. See, I'm saying I don't want you, but I didn't want the devil to continue to deceive you in something that's supposed to be good for you. So when I saw the devil in all of his glory then I glorified the devil I saw. See, I'm showing you his glory. I'm saying, now that's who you serve. That's your Jesus. That's your Prophet Muhammad. Look at him. And you suffering. And I'm trying to give you life more abundantly. See, I'm saying, well, you say that I'm not God, but I'm saying if you come to court, you will see that you're an organism of evil. But listen, is why I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., am defined, for which is defined as consisting wholly of chemically identified substance in the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, precisely in legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally determined proportions, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity. So now, what I'm saying is, I went, see now how drug dealers and drug addicts and all of these religious people and all of that, they go from human beings to Christians, Muslims, Bloods, Crips, whatever gang member you are. You see what I'm saying? You go from being a human being into that. See what I'm saying? So what I did is I went and I turned into the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran. See, that's why my body of work now encompasses these scriptures. See, because I am defining myself through what was written. So I'm using the Bible to describe my enemy. I'm using the Quran to describe my enemy. I'm using the definition to give me a description, right, to you, saying, well, hey, this is what my enemy says the definition of this is. This is where I fulfill that description in court. See, but now you say, well, Jesus, and I'm saying, well, he was in the judgment hall too. So, but when he was in the judgment hall, he did not claim you. He was sacrificed for you. When they tried to sacrifice me, I then sacrificed them and saved you. Jesus did not do that. That's all. He did not do what John said. He did not turn into the Word. See, he said, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and God was the Word. See, I have turned into the Word. But that's too much for you. But look, okay, hold on, let me go back. So, okay, see, Chris, I like it. Every time I can go back, I talk to Chris, because he be saying, just say that again. I said, man, I don't know what I said. But now I can go back. So, listen. Is why I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., am defined, for which is defined as consisting wholly of chemically identified substances in the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, precisely in legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally determined proportions, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity. Am I, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, not the definition, for which is defined as a statement of the meaning of me, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, in words, word groups, signs, and symbols, especially in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity. Okay. Therefore, if according to the Holy Bible, there is a God for whom is defined as the being for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally perfect in legal power, mental wisdom, and historical goodness in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, who is legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally worshiped by the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, as legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal ruler over the gods, for whom are defined as the beings illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally perfect in power, wisdom, and evilness in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, who are worshipped as in Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism as creator and ruler of their hood, project, community, school, college, university, church, temple, synagogue, mosque, detention center, jail, prison, or, I'm gonna say or, because I was saying and, but it's or judgment hall somewhere in the world, as well as a Lord, for whom is defined as one for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, having legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal power and authority over the other lords, for whom are defined as the rulers by hereditary, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a person whose rank, title, status, office, or the like is acquired by inheritance, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as property received from an ancestor under the laws of intestacy. See, INTESTACY, and that's what it say, intestacy, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the quality, state, or condition of a person for whom was King George III, having lost the 13 colonies without a valid will on July 4th in 1776, is why the wealthy in the United States of America think that they inherited, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as to receive the United States of America on July 4th in 1776 from the founding fathers of the 13 colonies under the laws of intestate. So it's intestate. So it's a INTESTATE. So that's secession. Upon the deaths of the founding fathers of the United States of America. But you know what, I was going to look that up, and I didn't go. Let me see. So I gotta, man, intestate. Oh man, wait a minute. Okay, look, so.
Intestate.
See, I told you, intestate. Someone who has died without a valid will. So see what I'm saying? So that's the founding fathers, right? Because they not trying to say that we who don't have money is not given the same inheritance as those who do have money. See what I'm saying? So that's why I'm showing you young kids that if you don't become united in your endeavors, you will be destroyed individually by the collectives. See what I'm saying? See, because if it's 1%, right, that's not one person. That's 1% of the whole. See what I'm saying? So now, if 1% come after one person like they came after me, then you're not gonna have monetary resources. You have to have divine intuition. See what I'm saying? Because you have to be able to decipher and discern. See, not you have to do both. I'm telling you, you have to be able to see those who love you in confusion, and you have to love them compassionately. Then you have to see those whose intentions are wicked, but they're acting as if they love you. See, because now they're caught in between the manifestation of the wolf in sheep's clothing and the wolf that then ate the sheep. See, now you starting to see David, and you starting to see the wolf, the bear, and you starting to see the lion that David had to kill to keep the sheep. See, now you seeing me being a shepherd, but I only have the law as a weapon. See, so my enemy is actually dead, but it's a legal death. See, so therefore they keep resurrecting the lie to keep life as it is. That's what I'm telling the young ladies. See, life is lifing. See, okay. Okay, so now let me see. Okay, so somewhere in the world, as well as the Lord, for whom is defined as one, for whom name is Petty Officer Third Class Tommy Chancellor Council Senior of the United States Navy, having legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal power and authority over the other lords for whom. Oh, wait a minute, that's too far. Yeah, no. Okay, no, I'm not going because I'm. Okay, is why the wealthy in the United States of America thinks. Okay, I had that. Well, I'm gonna stay there. Is why the wealthy in the United States of America think that they inherited, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as to receive the United States of America on July 4th in 1776 from the founding fathers of the 13 colonies under the laws of intestate secession upon the deaths of the founding fathers of the United States of America, is why the wealthy in the United States of America paid the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders in Macedonian Missionary Baptist Church. I'm gonna say that because that's what I know for sure. Okay, because that's where. See, just like Judas was given the 30 pieces of silver. See, Pastor Willie C. Barnes in Eatonville, Florida, took something from me. Okay, and then I'm saying, so now this is what my correction is why the wealthy in the United States of America paid the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in Macedonian Missionary Baptist Church, as well as in your hood, as well as in your hoods. See, somebody got paid. I didn't, and you didn't, so somebody did. See what I'm saying? Your hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world in an attempt to buy their way out of their judgment day, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, rather than earn the United States of America in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, or in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning by skill and merit. Is why I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancellor Castle Sr., is how I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancellor Castle Sr., know that there are gods for whom are defined as the supreme realities of evil, for which is defined as arising from actual bad character in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, and a God for whom, according to Christian Science, is defined as the incorporeal divine principle ruling over all as eternal spirit in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity. Is why the Lords, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a property owner whose land is in hell, for which, according to Christian Science, is defined as error, for which, according to Christian Science, is defined as illusion about the nature of reality, that is the cause of human suffering in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Is why I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancellor Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, am the Lord, for whom is defined as a man, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancellor Castle Sr. of the rank of Petty Officer Third Class, for whom legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally achieved mastery, for which is defined as skill and knowledge that makes one, for whom name is Petty Officer Third Class Tommy Chancellor Castle Sr. of the United States Navy Master, for whom is defined as one, for whom name is President Tommy Chancellor Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, who legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally conquered, for which is defined as to overcome the heaven and earth by mental and moral power in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12 in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. So see, now, when she told me that, I was like, man, I need to go and get deep into that, right? So that's my deepness of that, right? So then I went and got Psalms 136 of the King James Version of the Holy Bible of Bible Hub edition, verses 1 through 26, right? And it says, his loving kindness endures forever. And it says, oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. Oh, give thanks unto the God of gods in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12 in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. For his mercy endureth forever inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. Oh, give thanks to the Lord of Lords in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. For his mercy endures forever in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. To him who alone doeth great wonders in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12 in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on December 10th in 2023 at 7:12 in the morning. For his mercy endureth forever. To him that by wisdom made the heavens, for his mercy endureth forever. To him that stretcheth out the earth above the waters, for his mercy endureth forever. To him that make great lights, for his mercy endureth forever. The sun to rule by day, for his mercy endureth forever. The moon and stars to rule by night, for his mercy rules forever. To him that smote, it didn't say it smote, Egypt in their firstborn, for his mercy endureth forever. And brought out Israel from among them, for his mercy endureth forever. With a strong hand and with a stretched out arm, for his mercy endureth forever. To him which divideth the Red Sea into parts, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12 in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on December 10th in 2023 at 7:13 in the morning. For his mercy endureth forever. To him which led his people through the wilderness, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12 in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. For his mercy endureth forever. In hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. To him which smote great kings in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on December 10th in 2023 at 7:14 in the morning. For his mercy endureth forever. And slew famous kings in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on December 10th in 2023 at 7:15 in the morning. For his mercy endureth forever. Was Shiloh, king of the Aaronites, for his mercy endureth forever. And Og, Og, the king of Bashan, so I'm saying Bashan, whatever you say, for his mercy endureth forever. And give their land for an inheritance in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on December 10th in 2023 at 7:16 in the morning. For his mercy endureth forever. In hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. For an heritage, even an heritage unto Israel, unto his servant. So even an heritage. So let's look up that. Heritage. I'm going to do it in the Black's Law. Okay, heritage heritage, according to the Black's Law. Wait a minute.
Heritage.
See, heritage. According for the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as property that passed on death to the owner's heir, especially land and all the property connected to it, such as a house. So now, if the devil's heritage, right, if he put it on the table and he gambled my heritage, right, and my wife's heritage, and the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, like gambled their heritage away. See, when I won in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, see, his children, the devil's children, lost their property. See, that passed on death to their owners. See, where the children, he gambled his heritage away. And I defended my heritage. So now wouldn't the devil's iniquity, his gross injustice, or his and her, like, because wouldn't they now be Adam and Eve? See, if we go back to the beginning of deception, wouldn't Adam, Eve, and the serpent's heritage now be lost in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on December 10th in 2023 at 7:18 in the morning. If you saying that the Bible says that Adam's breaking of the covenant lost the agreement between God and us, so now why then do my win not then reestablish the agreement between y'all and me? Because you don't want to say I'm God, right? So, hey, just because you don't want to say it don't mean I didn't prove it. See, it's just that you don't want to accept that I proved it. But anyway, okay, now, so even the heritage upon Israel, his servant, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12 in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on December 10th in 2023 at 7:19 in the morning, right? For his mercy endures forever. In hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, right? And then it says, who remembered us in our low estate. See, that means when you was in your lowest, like that's what I'm telling the young lady. See, when life is lifing, see, I still loved you 15 years ago. See, I'm saying, but what am I supposed to tell her 15 years later? See, now she's a young lady. You know, if you talk to her like a father, she might think that you trying to hit on her. So see, that's why I just say something, I leave, because I don't lust after a child. I love children like I love my children. So I do not lust after my children. I love them. See? And so I don't know your sickness. I mean, so, and then check this. So you saying that if you see someone who has a nice shape, right, and you acknowledge the niceness of the shape, right? Are you now lusting over the person? I didn't say nothing to the person, but you saying I did not recognize the person. I don't understand that. See, and then, you know, another thing I don't like, right? I like to joke, like, right? Especially with my friends, because my life be so hectic that when I get around friends and we joke and we, you know what I mean? I just be joking. See, but now it's like everything you say is, if people take it to heart. So now you can't really relax. I can't relax. Like if I say something, oh man, I might have hurt somebody's feeling or this or that. And I'm like, man, see, that's why I don't want to be famous. I just want to be me, man. Just for once in my life, I just want to be Tommy, man. I don't want to be nothing else. And people like, man, he tripping. I'm saying, am I, man? I can't be God. I can't be Jesus. And I goddamn it can't be me. Now, who the hell can I be? See, I don't know, man. But who y'all saying I am, I'm not that. Whatever the hell that is. I don't know what it is, but I'm not that. I'm just Tommy. That's it, man. Simple and plain. It's Tommy. But anyway, so look, who remembered us in our low estate in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And now who's showing you that he remembered you even on December 10th in 2023. At 7:23 in the morning, he steady telling you, saying, well, look, I could have left you. I could have. But I knew I was born to take you from where you at to where you should be. So when the devil had me in a position where you could have been me, then I led you like I was born to. And now you judge me so harshly. But you never judge your preacher as much as you judge Jesus and me. You never judged him as hard as them, male and female, as you judge Jesus and me. So why then do you give the truth a test, but not the liar? You don't give a liar no test because they got the book in their hand. But what about when you open it and see that who you giving praise is the person who gave your Lord and Savior the cross? Okay, now, and has redeemed us from our enemies in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, which is why there's no need to save you from you on December 10th in 2023 at 7:24 in the morning. The only thing I can do is give you back to you so you can give me back to me. See, somebody got me. And I'm saying, is this love or is it lust? Because I'm starving. So how could it be love and I'm starving? Do love starve itself, or do hate starve love into death? So let's check this. Who giveth, wait, and have redeemed us from our enemies, for his mercy endureth forever, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Because once I showed mercy inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, how can I not be merciful in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world? See, but what I'm telling you is that I am a perfectly formed storm. See, I'm like a hurricane, a tsunami, an earthquake, and I'm all of those disasters inside of the courthouse. And I've been formed, and I've been just wreaking havoc in there for 15 years, and I ain't gonna stop. Because once you develop me, how can you now underdevelop what you done developed? And now it has a life of its own. And that's what I was telling the young lady. I'm saying, life is lifing, but it's the tree of life that's now giving you life, and it then showing you what the serpent showed Eve and told her that if she touched it, she wouldn't surely die. See, she lied on me, right? And now I'm showing you, see how they did? See, and I got you over here in the tree of life, and I'm saying, see that tree right there? It's on fire. Everything in it consumed. See what I'm saying? But because you are caught up in the midst of deception, the truth is now not a reality. It's a myth. See what I'm saying? And so once you kill me, you're going to kill the truth in me. And then the liar going to now start telling you my truth as if it's his truth or her truth. But then they're hiding their truth behind the murder of me. Just like they hiding Jesus' truth behind the murder of him. See? So you got to understand what's happening. So now check this. Who giveth food to all flesh. See, this is food. Knowledge is food. See what I'm saying? Because just like deception is spoiled meat, once you eat spoiled meat, your body becomes infected by the toxins that you consume. So now why wouldn't your mind be toxic filled if the deception is inside of the knowledge you consume? See? So now I am giving you food to all flesh. See? For his mercy endureth forever. Oh, give thanks unto God, unto the God of heavens, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, for his mercy endureth forever. See, but in order for you to know who I am, you would have to go where I became. And once you go in there, that storm, you're going to see me in the form of a storm. see, now you see me calm because I have already expressed myself. See, that's why my mama used to tell me, she say, boy, you hateful. And I didn't know what she was talking about until I read The Storm. And I'm like, oh, shit. That's what my mama was saying, but it was too late. I just got mad. See, I was already mad about it. Okay, now check this. Now I'm gonna go get my favorite scripture in the Quran. My favorite section, right? And that is chapter 2 of the Noble Quran, the Shaheed International Version of chapter 2. And you know, I'm gonna be on that chapter for a while, because I really like it. Because it encapsulates everything that I'm saying that I want to say. So, okay, hold on. Man, see, I'm trying to get, okay, do the righteous people who forget this says while they recite. Okay, hold on. Now, look, okay, so, all right, man. Oh, man, let me see. Accept submission. Okay, look, I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to start at, I'm gonna start at 47, right? Well, hold on, who are they? Meet that look. Okay, I'm gonna start at 45, and then I'm gonna go to 55 of the Shaheed International Version of the Holy Quran, chapter 2, verses 45 through 55. Man, I think I done done. You know what? I done that before. Hold on, man. Kindly. See, I like it and I won't. Yeah, I done it. See, because it's the same thing, but I mean, I like it so much. Okay, listen, I'm gonna start at 50. I don't think I did this one. 50 through 60, and then I'm gonna try to keep it in my mind. So because I want to go. This one is like 100 and something verses. Anyway, let me get to it. So okay, this chapter 2. In the Shaheed International Version of the Holy Quran, in the Shaheed International, right? Verses 50 50 to 60. Okay? So now the Prophet Muhammad says this. And recall when we parted the sea for you and saved you and drowned the people of Pharaoh while you were looking on. See, so that's the same thing that I did inside of the civil and criminal courthouses. So I'm showing you that the devil was spoke about by the Prophet Muhammad in chapter 2. See, and the same thing that Moses was talking about, the Prophet Muhammad talking about, but they couldn't do nothing about. Moses got caught up like I got caught up. And now I'm in exile showing you where, hey, they only have me in exile because they couldn't take me to court. See, but this is a crime. See, now they trying to say I'm a threat to you, but I'm not a threat to you. I'm a threat to them because they are a threat to you. See, so look, and recall when we parted the sea for you and saved you and drowned the people of Pharaoh while you were looking on. And recall when we made an appointment with Moses for 40 nights. Then you took for worship the calf after him, his departure, while you were wrongdoers. See? Then we forgave you after that, so perhaps you would be grateful. And recall when we gave Moses the scriptures and Satirium, that perhaps you would be guided. And recall when Moses said unto his people, O my people, indeed you are wrong. You have wronged yourselves by your taking of the calf for worship. See, just like I'm telling you, you all have wronged yourselves for worship inside of church, a temple, a synagogue, a mosque. See, you did not appreciate the temple that God gave you, for which is your body. So you have allowed the devil to use you up. And now I can't use you. You too damaged. What can I do with you when you have done everything you have done for my enemy? What can I do with you other than reveal you as the devil you are? What else can I do? I don't need you wronging me. You have wronged me enough. Look, here it is. Oh, my people, indeed, you have wronged yourselves by your taking of the calf for worship. So repent to your Creator and kill yourselves, i.e. the guilty among you. That is best for all of you in the sight of your Creator, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. That's when I turned into that perfect storm. It killed everything. See, that's why I was like, oh man, I see what my mama was talking about. But then I was like, Mama, I told you I wasn't gonna do it, but they made me. I said, Ma, hey, what did I do, Ma? See, but that's what she used to say. What did I do? That's what I used to say every time I did. So I said, Mom, what am I supposed to do? See, what I'm supposed to do? And now I can just look at her now and say, what I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do? And I'm saying, well, it's either me or him. What you want? You know? So she did. She said, oh, she think about it like I'm saying, either it's me or him. Understand, he messed with me. Now, what you want me to do? See, that's what she said. Boy, you hateful. See, and now I'm looking and I'm like, oh. Man, I see what she talking about because you made me mad. See, and I'm saying, man, see, I don't do mad well. See, I get mad, I be going to kill. See, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy, man. But then I love so deeply. That's what I'm saying. I love my daughter so much that I won't do nothing. But I didn't know that I didn't kill the people because I'm trying to save. It did. I killed too. But hey, you know, that's me though. That's what I told my daughter. I say, see, with me is the death penalty. See, so she know what I'm talking about. But anyway, And I'm laughing, but I'm serious. But okay, this is best for all of you in the sight of your Creator. Then he accepted your repentance. See, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Because I'm saying, long as you don't come to court and challenge me, I won't be mad with you. But if you bring your ass off in there challenging me, your ass through. You're going to get caught up in that storm and it's over. Because I'm telling you, I didn't know it was you. I keep telling you, I tried to save you. But if you walk in that court talking about me, yeah, through. I'm trying to tell you, you finished. Ain't nothing I'm gonna wanna do. You understand me? But you know, I done got mad. Let me stop it. Okay, look. Then he accepted your repentance. Indeed, he is the accepting of repentance, the merciful. See? In hoods, projects, community, but in court, it's too late. They made me mad. They made me mad. And recall when you said, "Oh Moses, we will never believe you until we see Allah outright," in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And all the angels of the dragon, that old serpent which is the devil and Satan, as well as the dragon, that old serpent which is the devil and Satan's glory. See, I'm coming to you through their glory. See, I done took their glory and made it mine. And say, nah, is they your God? See, that's why if I was you, I wouldn't come to court with me, because, see, I am jealous, but only when you force me. See, I'm not like hey, hey, man, I'm not jealous like that. But like when you saying who I am, and now I'm jealous because you trying to say that I'm not me, and you done pissed me off, and now, see, and that's what I'm saying. See, now I'm upset. And so now I'm saying, now it's me versus you. And if you say you a God, then I'm saying I'm the God of gods. Come to court. And I see, and so, okay, look. So until you see Allah outright. So the thunderbolt took you while you were, see what I'm saying? The thunderbolt, I just said, see, that's what I was saying. Like when they was in there thinking that storm was just, you start, I mean, I could, man, it was like, man, I bet you, bro, you could feel my energy just shaking them. I'm like, man, I'm just in there standing. I'm like, boy, y'all moving, ain't you? It's like, boy, y'all done pissed me off. You got all my power just, boom, just crashing. And I know it, I'm just laughing. I'm like, boy, I'm gonna kill y'all. See, that's why my mama say, boy, you hateful. And I say, Mama, I ain't gonna be hateful. But y'all pissed me off. Okay, look here. Then we revived you after your death, that perhaps you would be grateful. See? So then we revived you in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, that perhaps you would be grateful in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on December 10th in 2023 at 7:41 in the morning. And we shaded you with the clouds, and we shaded you with clouds and sent down to you mammon and quails, saying, eat from the good things with which we have provided you, and they wronged us not, but they were only wronging themselves. See? And recall when we said, enter this city, i.e. Jerusalem. See, now I'm saying enter this city, Chancey Incorporated, but it was enter this city, Folk Houses Incorporated, until Nigel Taylor stole my damn company. Naturally introducing God's eternal love one time. That's why I don't fuck with no Christians. Y'all some, but you know I done got mad again. Let me stop. And eat from it whatever you will in ease and abundance. And enter the gate bowing humbly and say, relieve us of our burdens, i.e. sins, in the civil and criminal. See, y'all didn't even have to ask me, because your God was trying to put sin on me. And by me showing that I had no iniquity and I was taking the iniquity off of my children that your father was trying to put on me inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. See, then I removed your transgressions from you because I charged the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, with causing you to commit crimes before you even committed them. And now I'm telling you, I'm saying at some point you're going to have to be guilty for the crimes you committing, because you're committing those crimes knowing that they are crimes you committing. You're not helping me. You're starving me while you help yourself. And eventually this storm that I brewed for the devil is going to come to you, and you're not going to survive it. I'm telling you, because evil is not going to survive my storm, because my storm was created by evil, and then the evil that created me and turned me into a storm made me destroy it. I mean, it's no more remembrance or remembrance or nothing, man. I've just destroyed all that shit. Nah, I got mad again. Okay, let me get back to what I'm doing. And say, relieve us of our burdens, i.e. sins. See, but you didn't have to ask me. I did it before you even know you needed it done. In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, which is why I am now telling you on December 10th in 2023 at 7:44 in the morning what I did for you inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. So see, if I did not defend myself, I could not tell you about the defense I gave you as if you were me when I was you. See what I'm saying? So see, before I let you do what I was born to do, I did it for you as me inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. So that's why I was able to go into the civil and criminal courthouses inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning as us. See, because once I saved myself, then I saved us. See what I'm saying? But that's what y'all won't even fucking feed me. But you say, you ain't God. I'm saying, but you a goddamn devil. You fucking starve me. You stink. Damn, I got mad again. Okay, now, we will then forgive your sins for you. That's what I ain't even read it. See, look, he say, we will then forgive your sins for you in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. But the only difference between this, what the Prophet Muhammad said, and what I did is you didn't ask me nothing. I loved your ass like I love my own children, and you making me wish I would have never cared for your ass, ever. See, that's what I'm saying. I wish I wouldn't have never cared for you, ever. I hate your God. I hate your creator. I hate, you killed my son, and I said, damn, Tommy, you done got mad again. Okay, listen. And we will increase the doers of good and goodness and reward in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, that's when I was supposed to be increased by my goodness, but you stinking ass Christians brought y'all ass into my life, and now my life is fucked up. That's why I hate y'all, man. The Bible hate y'all. The Quran hates. Every fucking thing hate Christians, man. Everything. Y'all fuck up everything. But those who wronged changed those words to a statement other than that which had been said to the sea. Y'all change. Even the Prophet Muhammad said, man, look, this is in Chapter 2, that's why I like this chapter here. Chapter 2 in the Shi'i International Version of the Holy Quran, verse 59 says, but those who wronged changed those words to a statement other than that which had been said to them. So we sent down upon those who wronged a punishment, i.e. plague, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. From the sky, because they were defiantly disobeying in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And recall when Moses prayed for water for his people. See, like me, I'm trying to give y'all clean drinking water and food, but you bastards won't even go back to the fields, but you steady having children that you can't feed. And then you keep talking about a God that you not, but you a creator of human beings, that you turn yourself into spiritual beings, but your children are out here fucking suffering. And you playing in churches as if you good people, but you fucking demons. Because you won't lift a finger to help a child. You too damn good to go back out and be an agriculturist. Because how you gonna have food if you don't have agriculture? Dumbass. See, how can your God give you something that you think you too goddamn good for? You too good to farm, you dumbass? But you ain't good. You ain't too good to beg on the fucking street corner. But the Bible say you're not supposed to be a beggar. See, it say you're supposed to be a lender, not a borrower. So when you're begging, you're a fucking sinner. What you gonna give when everybody giving you? What are you giving? Huh? So what glory are you giving your God and you a fucking beggar? Aren't you making your God a lender? But is he lending? What is he lending? It ain't salvation. He giving you Caesar's subscription because you hungry. But that God who you say giving you Caesar's subscription gave you land to farm. And if you do what God told you to do, you won't be hungry. See what I'm saying? You won't be hungry if you do what God told you to do. But see, as long as you keep listening to the devil and running after Caesar's subscription, you're not going to be able to do what Jesus did. You're not going to be able to feed the multitude. How can you feed the multitude with nothing to feed? See, if you don't pray and then do what Jesus did and then make what you already got stretch, then if you had nothing, how could he stretch nothing? Wouldn't nothing from nothing leave nothing? So, and recall when Moses prayed for water for his people. So we said, strike with your staff the stone, and there gushed forth from it 12 streams, and every people, i.e. tribe, knew it watering's place. See, where's our watering place, man? Well, where the poor people go get water from? Water got to be brought to poor people. But now when I was trying to bring the aqueducts, right, just like Caesar did, you know, when he was in Rome, see, he used to bring water from, they used to call it an aqueduct, right? And he used to bring water through piping trenches to where it was drought. See, but you know, when you actually read actual historical books and you not in the Bible, then see Caesar transcends the Bible and world history. You know that, right? See, Caesar is in the Bible and Caesar in world history. So that's how you know Caesar real. See what I'm saying? Because he is in history and he's in the Bible. But the problem I'm asking y'all is, where's the Pope? The Pope is not in the Bible, but the Pope is in history. But in the Bible, Pontius Pilate was a governor. Is not Pontius Pilate the Pope? He part of the crime, and now it's not the Pope now selling Jesus. But did Pontius Pilate save Jesus? Didn't Pontius Pilate say, tell us that this man did nothing wrong? And now you telling me Caesar is now the Pope? But when did Caesar know Jesus even existed? Think about it. See, so, okay, now, knew their watering place. So where's our watering place? No good knowledge. You go to court, nothing to show for nothing, right? Eat and drink from the provisions of Allah. See, eat and drink. So if you're not drinking the truth, eating the truth, you're eating lies. If you're not drinking purified water, you're drinking unpurified water. See? So the devil has you drinking from the devil's cup. See? And do not commit abuse of the earth, spreading corruption. See? In hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, judgment halls all over the world, because if you're not telling your personal truth, you're telling someone else's version of someone else's truth. So what do you really know if you don't know nothing about yourself?